Good morning. This is the NorthOps Fire Weather Webcast for Monday, July 22nd, 2024. Large-scale mid-level water vapor imagery shows a Kona low near the Hawaiian Islands, low pressure west of the Baja that's drawing moisture northward over SouthOps, and a general southwest flow over NorthOps that extends into western Canada and southeast Alaska. True color visible satellite imagery shows an extensive marine layer in the Monterey Bay area and extending into the valleys of the north coast. Extensive smoke is also evident over the Sierras and across northwest California. The fire and smoke map shows mostly lots of moderate and pockets of poorer air quality in the nowcast across much of the interior, lower and mid elevations, with some good air quality in more coastal areas and across portions of the Sierras. 254 lightning pulse strikes were detected from 0700 Sunday to 0700 this morning, most of them in the Warner Mountains area and the far east side PSA. Yesterday's thunderstorms were a mix of wet and dry, with some locations receiving amounts around a half inch. Lighter amounts were more common. Heat advisories are in effect through Tuesday for some valleys west of the Sacramento Valley and northwest Nevada, and through Wednesday across the Sacramento Valley and Bay Area just inland from the coast. An excessive heat warning is in effect for inland areas southeast of San Francisco Bay. The GACC Wharf wind and RH forecast shows mostly light winds this morning, good RH recoveries along and near the coast, and moderate to poor recoveries across most inland locations, lowest across the Sacramento Valley foothills and especially in the Santa Cruz Mountains and Mount Diablo area, where max RHs have only been 10 to 30%. Today, 30 to 50 mile per hour outflow gusts are possible in the Sierras to far east side, with isolated to widely scattered thunderstorms. West through northeast breezes are also expected this afternoon and evening across western and northern areas, locally windy along and near the Oregon border and southern Humboldt. Min RHs will remain higher than they have been across western areas. Some breezy northerlies with poor RH recoveries are expected across the northern Sacramento Valley Tuesday morning. Winds Tuesday will be generally light, but southwest breezes will develop in the Bay Area to southern and western Sacramento Valley, northeast of the Sierra Crest Tuesday evening. Some isolated thunderstorms are expected northeast of the Sierras. On Wednesday, southwest winds will become breezy to windy from the Bay Area and Sac Valley northeastward. The 06Z GEFS 20,000 foot level forecast shows a small inverted low pressure trough across the southern portion of NorthOps today. Tuesday, high pressure strengthens across the area, with southwest flow increasing aloft Wednesday. Thursday through Friday, a vorticity maximum approaches and then moves through, with troughing developing across the area Friday and Saturday. Sunday through Monday, the trough recedes a bit northward. The 6E GFS 10,000 to 30,000 foot moisture and wind forecast, used as a proxy for examining sufficient moisture and flow for thunderstorms, shows thunderstorm potential across northeast areas this afternoon and evening, today as well as Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon through Wednesday morning, an area of moisture moving through the center of NorthOps bears close watching. Moisture generally trends downward later Wednesday through Friday, followed by drier west-southwest flow this weekend into early next week. The EC lightning flash density forecast shows the focus for isolated to scattered thunderstorms, mostly with rain, across the northern Sierras northeastward this afternoon and evening, with a lesser chance tomorrow. Other guidance does not support the depicted more western areas. Wednesday is expected to be our greatest lightning threat day, with much less chance thereafter. The NorthOps 7-day significant fire potential outlook shows high risk for wind and lightning in portions of the area for Wednesday and for wind Thursday. SouthOps is forecasting mostly low to moderate risk for the 7-day period. In summary, good RH recoveries across more western areas today, but moderate to poor RHs are across the interior and lower and mid elevations, and especially across the Sacramento foothills and Santa Cruz to Diablo Mountain areas. Some increase in west through northerly winds is expected this evening across western and northern areas, but winds will be generally light and RHs a bit higher than recent days in most areas. Isolated to scattered, mostly wet thunderstorms are expected today from the Sierras northeastward, with the greatest coverage and rainfall likely across the Sierras near Tahoe. Gusty outflows of 30 to 50 miles per hour are expected with stronger cells. A low pressure impulse late Tuesday into Wednesday morning moving north through the center of the area bears watching for potential thunderstorm threat. The main period of concern is the Wednesday through Thursday time frame, where high risks for a combination of wind and lightning is forecast for central and eastern parts of NorthOps. Cooler conditions with higher RHs and cooler temperatures are expected Friday into this weekend, diminishing fire start and spread potential. This concludes today's Fire Weather Webcast.